It seems counterintuitive, but you can drink too much water while water fasting. Welcome to Fasting Together, the channel where we talk about fasting as a tool and means to increase our quality of life. The first water fast I ever did was a 7-day water fast, and I was fasting because I was looking for alternative ways to heal injuries that I had incurred through endurance training, long distance running specifically. And during the 7-day water fast, I was unaccustomed to the feeling of an empty stomach, and so I drank way too much water. We're talking like, must have been in excess of 5 to 6 liters per day. Rookie mistake. And so what happened was I flushed all my minerals and nutrients out of my body super quick. I wasn't taking electrolytes because I had no idea. It was my first fast ever. And so by drinking all that water, it actually made me feel excruciatingly hungry. As a more experienced faster now, I know that you don't need to drink as much. You only drink when you feel absolutely thirsty. And a lot of the times you feel absolutely thirsty or hungry during a water fast, it's actually because you're low on electrolytes. You have a pinch of electrolytes with a glass of water, and usually you're good to go. Now, I'm on day 3 of my current water fast, 61 hours in, and I've gotten to the point now, day 1 and day 2 is where you're heavier on electrolytes. Day 3, your body's sort of getting into the rhythm of it, so I'm easing back on electrolytes and water. A glass of water when you first wake up, and only when you feel a really parched feeling. You'll know the difference between feeling hungry and feeling thirsty. Unfortunately, it does take a little bit of time and experience, but for the beginners who are watching this video, just try and moderate your water consumption. It is tempting to try and ease the discomfort of that empty feeling and the feeling of having no food in your system by filling your stomach with water. But if you're peeing every 20 minutes and you're just guzzling water just because you can't handle that uncomfortable feeling, it does come back to bite you, and I feel like it does only make you hungrier. So it does take some practice. It does take a little bit of experience to know just how much water your body needs, but there is a balance. There's a tipping point where you can drink too much water and it ends up actually hurting your fast. It ends up actually making your fast harder than it needs to be, for sure. So experiment with that. If you aren't taking electrolytes during your fast, you owe it to yourself to at least try it, especially for day 1 and day 2. They combat muscle cramping and all that, but also they will eliminate the crazy thirst that you might be feeling. Because if you do slug back way too much water, it is going to throw your body out of balance, and it is going to make, in my experience, drinking way too much water makes you feel super hungry with water fasting. So yeah, just a quick video on water consumption and not binge drinking while water fasting. Hope that helps. Hope you found that tip useful. Let me know in the comments below your experience with water fasting and how much water you drink. Are you just no holds barred, slamming a whole bunch, or do you find the same thing? Do you find when you drink a lot of water while water fasting, it makes you way hungrier and makes you feel a little bit funny? Cheers. Water fasting